another exciting and insightful episode of What Does YOLO Mean to Me? My name is Lolali Kwashiga. I play the role of Anne and I'll be your host for this episode.
Anne! How are you? Sit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your mom said she couldn't make it, but she asked me to give you something.
Thank you.
And you too. I hope you girls are taking good care of yourselves.
Yes, mommy.
But wait, why do you need an extra pad?
Well, there's this girl in Anne's dorm, and she's having her period. She doesn't know how to tell her parents about it, so I'm just helping her out.
Period is not anything to be shy of. It's actually something special every girl experiences.
Yeah, that's what I actually told her. So I'm helping her. I'm teaching her how to keep herself clean.
You're doing a good job. I'm so proud of you.
Here on What Does YOLO Mean to Me, we get to meet with you, the fans, to discuss what the YOLO TV serial means to you as an individual, the impact it has had on your life, as well as touch on a few adolescent sexual reproductive health issues which were highlighted. Remember, one of the ways you can enjoy your good life is to ensure that you keep good personal hygiene by bathing at least twice a day, to shave your private parts, and to use deodorants. Also, to enjoy a good life in this COVID-19 era, we have to be very cautious to stay safe. Always wash your hands with soap under running water. Do not hug or shake hands. Use hand sanitizers regularly. Avoid touching your mouth and face, and ensure you maintain physical distance of about 2 meters between you and others in public, and avoid overcrowded places. I will be engaging some fans of YOLO to discuss very important topics that border on personal hygiene. I will let them introduce themselves and tell us why they love YOLO.
Hi guys, it's your girl Cranton Araba Emanuela, a student of Mafikumasi Senior High Technical, 17 years of age. Well, I love YOLO because it is really and it's exciting to watch because that's really impacted a lot on my life. That's really made me know the type of people I should associate myself with, and I've learned a lot, which is abstaining from premarital sex, staying away from drugs, and just being me, being real to myself, and not allowing what others say have a negative impact on me.
Hello, I'm Enokojo Afia. I'm 14 years of age and I school at St. Thomas Aquinas. YOLO has been one of my favorite movie series and I always enjoy it. Even though there are fun stuff in it, at the end of the day, it's very educative. My favorite character in YOLO is Mark Anthony.
It's Elazida here, a student of Samuel Senior High School. I'm 17 years. YOLO means you only live once. YOLO has taught me a lot of things in life. It has taught me how to abstain from sexual relationship, how to control myself on drugs. Yes.
I'm not Inanole Evangelina, and this is what YOLO means to me. YOLO has helped me to abstain from sex, has helped me to stay away from bad peers, and also from drugs.
Hello everyone, I'm Giselle Ejipoma Amafu, a student of Laboni Senior High School, 17 years of age, and this is what YOLO means to me. You only live once. YOLO has really impacted my life. It has taught me how to live a chaste life, abstain from sex, and also avoid bad influence from friends.
Hello everyone, I'm Bichisna Adole Alote, a third-year student of Odogono Senior High School, 17 years of age. This is what YOLO means to me. YOLO means you only live once, but to me it goes beyond that. YOLO has really taught me how to live a chaste life, how to talk to your peers, how to move with your peers.
Today we are going to talk about menstruation. To prepare us for the conversation, let us watch a few scenes from the YOLO TV series.
So does anyone have anything to share or any question for us to discuss?
I do.
Okay.
I would like to know whether a girl can get pregnant as soon as her period starts. I mean her very first period.
Wow. Interesting question right there. What do you think, guys?
Abi, this one is not possible because a little I know about menstruation happens because the egg was not fertilized properly, right?
Yes, you're right, but that doesn't mean the girl can't get pregnant. A girl can be pregnant even before her very first period.
That is very true. That is because girls' hormones might have already been active.
Yes, these hormones can actually lead to ovulations and building of the uterine wall.
So if a girl should have sexual intercourse, she can get pregnant even though she's not had her period.
See, I told you so.
What is menstruation?
Menstruation is a monthly discharge of blood from the female reproductive organ.
Menstruation is a monthly discharge of blood in adolescent female.
Menstruation is the monthly flow of blood that occurs in women.
Menstruation is the monthly flow of blood from a female. Yes.
Menstruation is the regular discharge of blood from the inner uterus through the vagina.
How did you get to know about menstruation?
I got to know about menstruation in primary 6, in citizenship and the adolescent reproductive system.
Okay, I learned it in school. My mom taught me about it and I also researched it.
So I got to know about menstruation from my mom, yes, because she is my role model. She taught me a lot of things about menstruation, how to keep my body clean, how to stay clean, yes, and healthy.
I got to know about menstruation in school and from YOLO Season 5.
We learned about menstruation during one of our adolescent reproductive classes in school.
I got to know about it while in school, and also my mom taught me about it at home. In school, I learned it in social studies.
I got to know about menstruation at school, and also I watched it in YOLO Season 5.
What do you do when you're menstruating?
When I'm menstruating, I keep myself neat. I take my bath twice a day. I make sure I change my pads regularly and also observe the menstrual hygiene.
When I'm menstruating, I take some rest. I get a good bath. I do not take pills because it might have a negative impact on my body. I drink a lot of water and I take a banana.
During menstruation, women must bath regularly, keep their self clean, and change their sanitary pads.
When I'm menstruating, I take a warm bath and also change my pad regularly.
When menstruating, I take my bath twice daily. I change my pad regularly and also I dispose it in a bin.
So when I am menstruating, I make sure I change my pad frequently. I make sure I fix the pad inside my pants. I make sure I bath 2 times a day.
What do you know about menstrual hygiene?
So what I know about menstrual hygiene is, as a girl, you must change your pads regularly, take a good shower and stay clean, because if you use the same pad continuously, you might get an infection, which is really bad.
Menstrual hygiene is taking your bath twice daily, changing your pad regularly and keeping yourself clean.
Or what I know is how to keep yourself clean, how to change your pad frequently, how to bath twice daily, and how to dress, and how to fix the pad inside the pad.
I learned menstrual hygiene from school. Menstrual hygiene is practiced by the females to protect themselves from infections.
What I know about menstruational hygiene is that you have to change your pads regularly and you don't have to wear one pad a whole day because it can give you infection.
To me, when it comes to menstrual hygiene, I take my bath regularly, dispose my sanitary pads in a bin, and also change my pads regularly.
Do you think it's important for girls to get the right information about menstruation before they reach their puberty?
I think women should get the right information about menstruation before they get to puberty.
Because if you don't know anything about menstruation and you get to that stage, it's very, very difficult and complicating for you to change your things and how to dress, how to move around.
Girls should know more about menstruation before puberty because it helps them to bath regularly, how to dispose their sanitary pads in the bins, and how to also fix it in their panties and how to sit well.
Girls should have an idea of menstruation before they reach puberty. This is because it will seem normal to them and they will know what to do when they are menstruating.
Yes, I think girls should be educated on menstruation so that they can cope with the situation.
Yes, it's very important for girls to get the information about menstruation before they reach their puberty because it makes them aware of what's coming, and then they also get to know about how to treat themselves and take care of themselves.
Well, I think it's really important for a girl to be educated on menstruation before reaching puberty. Yes. Because now in our modern days, there are some girls who still do not know how to use pads. Some even go as far as using rags, which is really bad for their reproductive health. Yes. I think it's really important for a girl to be educated before menstruation.
Our second topic for today is teenage pregnancy. What are some of the things we need to do as young people to ensure that things like these do not happen to us? Before we discuss, let's check out some scenes from the YOLO TV series.
Twitter, Coco social media. Coco check. You are pregnant. Have you been giving your body to one of the boys? Do you use condom? Free range, no protection. Okay. Hey, come on, come this way. Hey, you go for a pregnancy test. You. you go for a pregnancy test.
What did you notice from these excerpts?
So, well, I think what the co-seller did was the right thing by telling Mary to go in for a pregnancy test. But as an experienced elderly person, she should have gone with Mary, because what if Mary goes and finds out that she's indeed pregnant? She might go in for an abortion or might even end up her life. So,
what are some of the things we need to do as young people to ensure that these things do not happen to us?
First of all, abstain from sex, and if you think you can, just use contraceptives. That's the best way. And also, I wouldn't advise you to even go in for sex, because as a female, you need to take good care of yourself. You need to know what you are going in for. You need to be focused, because sex isn't the right thing for you now.
Let's listen to what some youth in other parts of the country have to say about the topic.
My name is Erika Bansa. I reside in Nungwa. YOLO has made a lot of impact on my life, including my friends as well. I took the decision of abstaining from sex till the time I'm ready for children or either marriage, and I'm able to advise my friends as well to use protection if they're not able to abstain.
Hello guys, my name is Lavit. I am 19 years. Yes, I live in Lusu. I have learned a lot from YOLO series, and one of them is, as a teenager, you need to stay away from sex, or stay away from unprotected sex, or even though abstain from sex.
The Coco Seller did the best option, took the best option by telling Mary to go for the pregnancy test, because as a guardian, you need to confirm from the right sources whether it's true or not your ward is pregnant. And they also help in the measures to take for the situation which Mary finds herself. So I think it's the best option, and our parents and our guardians as well should take that step immediately they hear their children or their word of any pregnancy rumors or anything.
With the girls who are menstruating, I think they need to, in order to live a good life, they need to restore their sleeping cycle and also exercise their body regularly. Or even though they should reduce stress, this will improve their quality of life. Well, personally, I will prevent teenage pregnancy by using condoms or other contraceptive use, or abstain from sex. Personally, in my community, I will urge all teenagers to, if possible, stay away from men so that they will be safe and be in a safer side. Yes, so the role of parents in prevention of teenage pregnancy, I will urge them to advise or talk to their wards, teach them about sex.
Those are some interesting comments. What do you also think? What do you think young girls who are menstruating need to do in order to take good care of themselves and live a good life? What can you do as adolescents to personally prevent teenage pregnancy? What can you do in your respective community to prevent teenage pregnancy? What do you think should be the role of parents in addressing teenage pregnancy? Let us know what you think by sending your comments via WhatsApp video or text to the number on your screen, or log on to our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram or Twitter at YOLO TV series, and drop a comment. Remember, you could receive a message from your favorite YOLO star. Check out our next host on What YOLO Means to Me.
Yo, Psycho, what is? They no tell you say no alcohol for the 14.
Oh my guy, this will be pure water.
See, anyway, I take your woman camp, so you know, for look sharp there. Oh, Ruby, queen of the 80s. Oh, see, that was a shot for you, baby. Psycho, you do this? Why you know they see?
Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you'll make a date same time next week. Also, to enjoy a good life in this COVID-19 era, we have to be very cautious to stay safe. Always wash your hand with soap under running water. Do not hug or shake hands. Use hand sanitizers regularly, avoid touching your mouth and face, and ensure you maintain a physical distance of about 2 meters between you and others when in public, and avoid overcrowded places. Remember to live a good life. Good life, live it well. Good life, it's an everyday thing. YOLO, you only live once.